Hi. Have you gotten a lot of updates to terms and conditions, terms of service, privacy policies lately? Pretty much every website you visited in the last month or so has given you some sort of an update notice. You've probably gotten a lot of emails about this. Um, there's an assumption that it has something to do with Cambridge Analytica and the Facebook privacy issue. It doesn't. It's really a coincidence. This is something that the European Commission in the European Union, the EU, has voted on. It's called the General Data Protection Regulation. It's an update to an older regulation. What it really boils down to is that Europe is much better than the United States at protecting internet users' privacy. So this regulation is designed to make sure that EU residents have a lot more control over their data. Let me give you an example of 8 points. They have the right to access their own data. They have the right to be forgotten. The right for data portability, moving their information out of one site and into another. They have the right to be informed about what people are doing with their data. They have to have the right to have their information corrected. They have the right to restrict processing, and they have the right to object to how their data is being used. So this is a big update to EU resident privacy. Now, if you're a US-based business like I am, you probably think this doesn't have any impact on you. But what this really boils down to is either you're a resident of the EU, you are an organization that collects data, or you're an organization that processes data. So how this might impact you if you're not a resident is if you have any way that you're collecting information that could possibly point to who that person is. That might be a contact form on your website. That might be a texting campaign. A lot of your marketing might be impacted by this. Unless you can guarantee that there's not a single resident of the EU that is in your database, then this doesn't affect you. But if you can't guarantee that, then what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to become compliant. The date of compliance, the date that the GDPR goes into effect, is May 25th, 2018. So this is kind of a new thing. We're figuring out how to do this. In the caption, I'll give you a blog that has quite a few suggestions on how you can become compliant. If you're not compliant, and even one person's data is found in your system that doesn't comply to these 8 points, the fine is 4% of your global revenue, or 20 million euros, whichever is higher. Now, a really big company could survive a fine like that. A company my size probably couldn't. So how you become compliant really is you're going to need to assess how you collect data, how you store it, how you use it. You're going to need to document everything, and you're going to be able to have a paper trail and prove everything that you're doing, from acceptance to processing to holding, archiving, etc. So really, this is planning. This is just organization. You're also going to need to talk to your lawyer to make sure you're in full compliance. Now, because this is kind of new, because there's a lot of moving parts here, I don't anticipate that the chopping block is going to actually begin on May 25th. Only 21% of U.S. businesses are estimated to be ready to go on May 25th. I'm not. So I'm in the same boat that you are. So even though you haven't started before right now, start right now. So again, take a look at the blog that I'm putting in the caption. Start on your plan on how you're going to do this. This is really important, and you probably absolutely need to do it. Unless you can guarantee that you don't interact with any European Union residents, then this is something you need to handle. I need to get started right now. I've already begun today. So please feel free to ask me any questions. I can send some resources to you if you're not getting the answers to your questions already. All right, let's be GDPR compliant. GDPR. Talk to you later.